Hey y'all, how are y'all? We got about 20 more seconds and then we'll be at a minute. That lighting is like really messing with me. It's really bright. I got hair in my mouth. Okay, we're at a minute. So, the girls and I tried to hit up a couple of Dollar Trees tonight. We didn't find much. We was going mainly to find some Elf for my niece. And thankfully I kind of stocked her up on pretty much everything that I've already found. So, we'll do the eyelashes tomorrow morning is what we decided to do. Because I think we're going to try to hit up another Dollar Tree tomorrow. Instead of doing the eyelashes tonight and then them having to pull them off and go to sleep. We thought we'll wait till tomorrow morning and do the eyelashes before we go out shopping. But I will show y'all the few little finds I found. Alright, one Dollar Tree only got 2 items, so not much. But I really love these. The pineapple and, or papaya and pineapple, they're honestly my favorite dried fruit. So it's almost like finding a bag of just banana runts. You know what I mean? Because runts, they're the best. I mean, the banana ones. So this is kind of like that. Just finding just the best of the best, you know. So anyway, I love those. Okay, and I found me some more of these nails. And if you'll notice, that's what I'm wearing tonight. So these are my favorite. So I grabbed another pack of them. Okay, somebody was looking for this. And I'll send it to them. I don't know who it was. I feel like it was a YouTuber. I'm not going to even try to guess because I'm sure they'll be wrong. I feel like it was one of 3 people. But I know whenever they email me and tell me, I'll know it was them. I just can't remember exactly who. But somebody was looking for this. This little tin is really cute. And it was just randomly sitting there on a shelf by itself. And I saw it. I was like, oh, somebody was looking for that. But I can't remember who. Is the chat function not working? I feel like... Or is nobody... Can somebody say something? Let me see if the chat's working. I'm not... If y'all are chatting me, I'm not... Okay. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay. We're good. Y'all just being quiet tonight. Y'all just being good listeners, right? Alright. Thank y'all. Okay, I could not find... I know there's 3 of these. And I couldn't find it. But I found the Gorgeous bag and the Killing It. No, I feel like it was either Casey Quesadilla or Clever Mommy or Into Mommy times 3. It was one of them that was looking for it. You're multitasking. I know there's a 3rd one of these, and I think it says Flawless or something, but these are the only 2 they had. But these are for my giveaways. So y'all look for these in one of my giveaways. Okay. I found another one of these. It's the pink umbrellas because I gave my other one to my niece. So I bought me one. It looks like a really... It's not quite a coral. It's almost like pink and coral mixed together, but more pink. But I don't know if y'all can see. It's the color that's showing is pretty dead on. It's not quite as brown as what it's showing. But anyway, this one is called Pink Umbrellas. See if it'll focus for you. And it is the, just says lips. Oh, here it is. The Jumbo lip gloss stick is what it is. Okay, and y'all saw me haul 2 of these while ago. It was the pink ones. Paris found this yellow one and she's like, ooh, that's pretty. So she grabbed it. Okay, and this is a different, this is the lip stain. I don't know, I thought I would try it. It's the Nude Nectar. So I thought I would give it a whirl. It says new and improved. Yes, it is. Hold on just a minute and I'll open it for you. Maybe. Let's see. See if I can do it with my nails. Oh, Carol, if you were looking for the 10, I didn't know you were looking for the 10. It wasn't you that I heard was looking for. It was somebody else. But if I find another one, then I'll pick it up for you. But it was somebody else that was looking for the 10 that I bought it for. I'm sorry, but if I find another one, I can't open it, but might have to call Paris in here to open it. Good grief. I always have problems opening stuff like this. Anyway, it's a mirror. And I'm sure it opens. It almost looks like it's been glued shut, though. I don't know. Can y'all see that right there? Paris. Yeah? Come here, see if you can open this. Darling, come in here, please. She's like, I don't know. I can't get it open. See if you can open this, please. It's almost like it's been glued together or something. See if you can open it. Okay, easy. She got it open. I couldn't get it open. And I'm not gonna blind y'all, but
I have nails.
But yeah, it's double mirror. Try to not blind y'all. Yellow Rose of Texas. There you go. It's really pretty. They have blue and pink and yellow. I think those were the only 3 colors I saw. Okay. I finally bought some scissors. We don't know how well they'll work, but I bought them and we'll see. You're welcome. Okay, and I found they had a bunch of candlesticks, and I've been having a hard time finding candlesticks, and I need some for a few projects, so I went ahead and bought me 2 more of them. So I got this one and there's another one, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, it was very slim pickings when we went, but we are going to try to go to another Dollar Tree tomorrow. Go ahead and get this other one out. They're wrapped up in the newspaper. I hate the smell of newspaper. I think I've said that before, but I hate the smell of newspaper. But there's the other one. But I want to eventually, everybody's made them. Y'all seen people make them. I like to eventually make the coffee bar or something. And I do have some more silver trays. So eventually I'd like to do that. Hey, why have you? Were you the one looking for this? Because between you and Clever Mommy and Indie Mama ×3, one of y'all was talking about trying to find the tin with the cups, the coffee cups on it. And I can't remember which one of the 3 of y'all it was. But I was like, I know one of those 3 were looking for it. It wasn't you. Okay. Well, now I narrowed it down to 2. But yeah, that's, hey, how are you? Love Cupcake, you weren't looking for this, were you? I know it was a YouTuber that I watched, and they were talking about wanting to find this this tin. It's gonna drive me nuts. Hopefully, sometime tonight I will figure out who it is. But that's pretty much all I found as far as Dollar Tree haul. We did go on a wild goose chase to look for what do you call it? Pizza tonight. For Little Caesars. The Little Caesars that's closest to us, okay, thank you. The Little Caesars that is closest to us, it always has like a line forever. And I'm like, you know what, while we're in this area, I'm like, I know there's another Little Caesars. So I put in my GPS to try to find it. And it took us down all these back roads and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, we're just going on a little adventure. And then we ended up passing a Krispy Kreme with a Hot Now. And I was like, oh, this is why we went this way, so we can go to Krispy Kreme. I don't know if I'll be able to show y'all. We got the Santabelli, and I don't know if y'all be able to see the. Let's see. I'll tilt y'all down. Can y'all see the little snowman? There's a little snowman. I didn't. We didn't really go Black Friday shopping. The kids are kind of older now, and when they were younger, we really liked to go to the Black Friday and buy a lot of the toys and stuff. But we really didn't hit it. We did both. We did pizza and donuts. We finally did make it to the pizza place. I'm gonna sit down now that I'm done sharing everything. But yeah, I was like, it's kind of taking us a while, so I'll surprise the guys, because the guys were all here, and Brian was watching Anna Claire. Yeah, that is even better. Oh, this heat is blowing in my. The snowman has got cream inside, and then the Santa has got chocolate cream inside. So, and then we got the hot now. We got a dozen of the glazed. So. Alright, I feel like you're way far away, and I'm going to get a neck pain trying to look up at y'all. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I haven't been around, because I've just been laid up in the recliner, so. I mean, I guess I could have sat there and made videos from the recliner, but that would have probably bored y'all to death. Yeah, here's a video of me sitting here watching TV. I'm watching Hallmark channels. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much back up to 100%. So, yeah, I'm glad. I hate when it knocks. Yeah, it is. It's helping a lot. I'm so glad that I went and got the medicine. So, they didn't do everything what I thought they would do, but at least I got the medicine. So, but hopefully Monday or Tuesday, the doctor's office will call and get me in quickly, so we can discuss what we want to do. Yes, he is. He's very good. But yeah, we're gonna go. We'll go to another Dollar Tree tomorrow, so I might have a small haul for you tomorrow too. You too. Thanks for stopping by. We did a lot of our shopping online, actually, and I feel like a lot of people do. I don't know. I don't usually do Cyber Monday. I usually just do just Amazon, just throughout the year. So Paris likes the those Copic markers. They're alcohol-based markers or something, but they're supposed to be like the best markers you can buy. So she's like, I just want some of those for Christmas. I said, okay. And then Grayson wanted the old school Nintendo, not the mini one, but the old school Nintendo Entertainment Center that I grew up with. You know, with the Duck Hunt and the Super Mario Brothers one. Yeah, I hope you're finding some good deals. I've got 3 kids. I've got Paris is 14, Grayson's 12, and Anna Claire is 16 months. She just turned 16 months yesterday. Although I think I've been calling her 16 months for about a month now. I always do that. I try to just go ahead and like, they're close enough. I'll go ahead and round up. But yeah, they're fairly easy to buy for. I mean, they pretty much know what they want. So okay. If not, I'm gonna probably try to go live tomorrow morning too. But I hope you find some good things at Dollar Tree. I feel like the Dollar Trees we went to tonight, I guess people, I mean, you wouldn't think of people going to Dollar Tree on Black Friday, because, I mean, everything's always $1, but I don't know if people just really went in and started like, ooh, okay, you know, it's time to shop. So they went in and just bought stocking stuffers and everything, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it was just a bad day to go shopping for Dollar Tree, because everybody and their brother was there apparently. But maybe they'll get it stocked back up soon. But oh, well, that's awesome. it's weird how it's almost like it varies region to region. Because I feel like, well, gosh, this YouTuber, they found all these things, and I've looked at like 5 and 6 stores here in South Carolina. I can't find them. I'm going to do a little taste test for y'all real quick. I got these assorted tarts. It's that Grace. Y'all remember I had bought these. These are strawberry and pineapple. I started to buy 2 boxes, and I wonder if it... Okay, cool. These are clear, in clear bags instead of the, Oh, that's interesting. Hold on just a second. I was trying to see if I can find 2. Well, that one kind of got broke. There's 3 in here. This one kind of got broke, but serving size is only 2 cookies. So I guess you're supposed to eat 2 and then share 1. But 130 calories for 2 cookies. Oh, cool. What kind of wreaths did you find? Did you find like actual, you just bought the wreaths, or did you buy like wreath forms to make your own wreaths? Oh, the teenagers are in there watching TV. Speaking of wreaths and everything, I am going to try to get together and do one of my Angela's galleries. I might try to decide like a certain day or something. I don't know. I've only had one person so far send stuff in. Well, I take it back. I've had 2 people send me things, but since I've put the video up, Denise is the one who sent me. Oh, okay. So I think the first video, since you've sent me like, I think you've sent me 3 that you've done. I think I'll just do my first one with you and just say featuring, and I'll put your name and everything, and then I'll show. And then maybe after I get that video up, maybe it'll encourage more people to share theirs also. Okay, let's see how this tastes. It tastes pretty good. I do not sell stuff. And honestly, that's what people are like, oh, are you going to sell? I've been asked that before, but I always worry about shipping stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to just do one. So if you want to send me like a couple, if you've got a couple more crafts you've done, I'd love to do at least 5. But if I only have 3, that's fine. But I think I'll just do one video just featuring you, since you've sent me 3. And yeah, tomorrow, do you have any other pictures of stuff you want to send me? If so, I'll wait to put the video together. Because I can do between 3 and 10 would still be a short and sweet video. I need to get me some more drink. This is pretty good. I feel like they're kind of got jotted around in shipping, so they're like breaking apart. But they're good. I haven't tasted the Knott's ones. That brand that had the Knott's with the strawberry ones. So I can't compare it. But this is good. It's the right flavor of sweetness. Okay. All right. I might just wait since you're working on those 2, and then I can just feature all 5 of them together. Which I can go ahead and start working on the video, and then I can just add to it. I can do that no problem. Oh, I can talk more about the 12 Days of Christmas. Okay. So at first, what I was thinking of trying to do was do like 1 item on the first day of Christmas, and 2 items on the second day of Christmas, and 3 items on the third day of Christmas. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, they're not going to all fit in a box to ship, so that's not going to work. So I'm just going to do 1 item every day. It's what I'll do. And they probably, Most of them will probably be Christmas items. Some of them will not be. But that's why I want to try to get them done and shipped, so you'll still get them in time to use them for a few days. Hopefully you'll get them by, if I ship them out on the 13th, then you should get them a week, at least a week before Christmas. So you'll have that week to use them, and then you can use them again. Some of them you can use again next year. But yeah, I need to get, what do you call it? A medium flat rate box is what I need. This heat is coming on and my contacts are like trying on. I'm right here at this vent. I'm kind of lost for words tonight, guys. I'm sorry I'm not more talkative. I really just haven't had much go on this week since I've been pretty much in a recliner. I need to go to the grocery store. That's something I really... if I could pay someone to go to the grocery store. Oh, that's what Brian was like. What are the kids going to drink? We don't have anything to drink. I'm like, I guess they'll drink tea or water. It's cold tonight. Yeah, it is here too. It's 37. I think we got in before it got too cold. I want to say it was still in the 50s when we got home from our little excursion, we'll say. Yeah, they do, and I keep telling myself I need to do it, but the one that does it is like 30 minutes away from us. Yeah, we'll do one winner for the 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to, every day what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably do a video, and I'll talk about the item, and I might ask a question or something about a Christmas song, who wrote a Christmas song or a story, which you can totally Google it and cheat. I don't care. I mean, it's not like I can control that. And I don't know. I had bought the little elves, and I was thinking about hiding an elf. I haven't worked all the details out on that exactly yet. And I know I'm a planner, but I don't know. I haven't worked it out. Because then I was like, well, if there's only going to be one winner, I've got to figure out how I'm going to do the drawing. But I think the drawing, I'm just going to go off of the 12th day. Oh, wow. Yes, I love Google. I am the Google queen. That is warm, 96. But that is California for you. At first what I was thinking about doing was hiding the elf and having y'all say where the elf is and stuff. But I don't know. Because I'm like, well, all you got to do is just go through and look at the comments, and then you'll know where the elf is. And I thought about having people email me, and I'm like, that's just too much of a pain in the butt for people to have to look up my email address and then email me. So I like to keep it simple, you know. But I think every day I think I'll still do a video every day and add to it. And you could comment on the videos if you want to. But I think I'm going to wait till the 12th day of Christmas, and I will go off. Oh, Anna Claire, she is good. She did really well today. She's asleep right now. If we go live tomorrow morning, I'll try to show you. She did really well. She got fussy maybe the last 20 minutes of today's car ride, but not too bad at all. And then on the way back home, she slept. So, but yeah, she's been doing really good. Oh, she did like she ate corn and turkey for Thanksgiving. Not a significant amount of turkey, but she really did like corn, which is big for her because normally, like real food like that, she doesn't want to touch. She'll like touch it, and if it feels squishy or wet or something to her, she's like, I don't want anything to do with that. And I try to offer her things off of the spoon and stuff, but she just wants to kind of touch it with her hand, and then when she touches it, and if it's smushy, she's like, okay, I'm not interested in it. It's hard to feed her with the spoon. Sometimes she will. It depends. But yeah, she's doing a lot better. She's walking more, so it's a little bit easier to handle her when we go out in public and stuff. Let's see, what else? we gave her a little bit of pizza tonight. I just, for the fun of it, I gave her a slice, but she didn't really eat it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. I've noticed since, and I know this sounds horrible, but since we started giving her sweet tea, I swear it's like her kindness juice or something. She's such a happy camper. I mean, once you give her sweet tea, she's happy. And yes, it has caffeine in it, but it does not keep her up at night. And it really does. I don't know what it is, but I really think, I don't know what it is about the sweet tea, but it makes her happy. And I think she was just dehydrated. Southerner, yes. But you know, Paris, she won't drink sweet tea. She will not drink it. But Anna Claire loves it. Grayson, he's English. He only drinks sweet tea hot. Yeah, she is. None of my kids eat mayonnaise either. I'm like, really? You gotta eat Duke's mayonnaise. I kid them sometimes. I'm like, y'all are not true Southerners. Like, y'all gotta eat Duke's mayonnaise and drink sweet tea. But Grayson will only drink sweet tea when it's freshly made and it's hot. And I'm like, what are you, English? I'm like, would you like some breakfast tea? You know, with a little teacup. But yeah, he's silly. And same thing with other drinks. He does not like his drinks cold. Like soda pops and stuff. Yeah, I said soda pop, y'all, instead of Coke. I'm like, why don't you put that in the fridge? I just like it room. I'm like, how do you do that? I'm like, that fizz already burns and then it's warm. I do not like warm Coke. I want crushed ice. Have y'all noticed, I like caffeine-free Pepsi's flavor better than regular Pepsi. I love caffeine-free Pepsi with crushed ice. For some reason, it tastes better. I can't say it that way. Soda pop. Oh, soda. Okay, I thought you were trying to say it really, really Southern. Yes, exactly. I gotta have my sweet tea. Yeah, I need to fill my thing back up. I have stole this from Brian. I need to get myself one. This has just become my cup, so yeah. I'm like, sorry, babe. I like your cup. I'm taking it. That's what wives are for, right? You know, what's mine is mine. What's yours is mine. But, yeah, some people don't like sweet tea. Oh, I got to tell y'all a funny story. Speaking of sweet tea. My sister-in-law, before she was my sister-in-law, the first time we ever met was back when they were, yeah, I love crushed ice. It was back when they were still dating. They weren't, I don't even think they were engaged or anything. But she came with my brother to, I think it was Thanksgiving. It was either Christmas or Thanksgiving. It was one of the two holidays. And it was at my grandmother's house. Well, we all sat down and, Mama wasn't thinking. She didn't know. She, you know, poured tea and set it on the table and everything. And my sister-in-law, she's sitting there eating and everything. And she's not drinking. And Mama finally said, do you not like tea? And she said, no, I don't. And she's like, well, honey, why didn't you tell me? We have other drinks. She just didn't want to be rude. But she does not like tea. Yeah, I can't do unsweet tea. Well, when I was on one of my diets, I did do unsweet tea. But I added, let's see. It's not this one because this is vanilla cream and I don't know how well that would taste in tea. But it was these sweet drops, but it was a berry or raspberry, I think is what it was. And I would add it to my sweet tea and then it would taste like a raspberry sweet tea. But yeah, when I was doing the HCG diet, Yeah, I love raspberry tea. Oh, speaking of raspberry tea, we went to the Biltmore house, and I had got some raspberry syrup. Oh, that stuff was so good. I made it last as long as I could. But I'm like, I want to go back to Biltmore house and get some more of that. It was so good. But you just add that syrup to that sweet tea. It's good. Yeah, I love flavored teas. I love like strawberry sweet tea, and I do not like lemon. Like half and half. My parents drink half lemonade and half sweet tea. I don't know why, but it literally, it makes my stomach roll. It makes me sick to my stomach. It's not, I can't do peach either. I don't know what it is about peach sweet tea I can't do. But I can't do peach and I can't do lemon. But I can do strawberry. I can do the berries. Raspberry. Yeah, I can't do it. There's another. Blackberry. I like blackberry sweet tea. Sometimes, it's very rare, but sometimes specialty places you can find that. And I think there was, yeah, we do. I don't know. I can do certain peach things. I don't really like peach scented stuff either. I don't know what it is. Certain scents and stuff, I like fruity scents, but certain fruity scents just send me, ugh. Thank you. Yep, they're Dollar Tree. They're, well, I was trying to see if it'll focus. It won't let you see the little dots on it. Let's see. They got little dots on them. Let's see. I wonder if it'll focus better in these. There you go. This is what they look like. They're the Sassy and Chic. That's so weird that they'll focus better in this, but they wouldn't. But yeah. Yeah, it's a bow. Somebody had been hauling these, and I was like, oh, I want the bow. And then I finally have started finding them. Yeah, I can do navel oranges. You know, like the seedless navel oranges. And I can do the cuties. And I can only do grapefruit if I put a lot of sugar on top, and then it's not, it's kind of pointless. I don't think I'm a big tangerine fan. I don't know, I'm picky about some things like that. But, anyway, yeah, when I was doing the HCG diet, and you can tell how long it's been since I've done that diet because this is covered in dust. Anyway, this I used to make I think it was called Bulletproof Coffee or something like that. And it's the vanilla cream. But yeah, if you have to watch your, I'm trying to think if I've tried a blood orange. I think I have. I think they're super sweet, aren't they? I think I've tried a blood orange. But they're hard. I think they're hard to find. Now, I'll tell you my favorite apple. What's it called? Oh, it just left me. There were these certain apples, and I can't remember what they're called. But I found them at Walmart, and they were like the best apple. They were just the right amount of sweet. They wouldn't leave. You know how some apples can leave your mouth feeling dry? They weren't Pink Ladies. They weren't Empire. They weren't Gala. I can't remember. What were those apples called? They weren't Fuji. I cannot remember what they were called. But they were in like a specialty bag where you got like 5 of them. That's going to drive me nuts. What were those apples? But they were like the best apples. And they only have them, apples are seasoned. Nope, it wasn't Sweet Honey Crisp. It was some kind I had never heard of. And it's not that it's a funky name either. I don't think it was Empire. For some reason, I feel like it started with an E, but I cannot remember. I haven't had them in a couple years because I haven't been able to find them. But, back when I was on one of my diets, that was like my go-to because it was like the perfect sweet. No, I mean, I just, hey, how are you doing? I mean, he doesn't get too bad, mad. I mean, you know, some women buy expensive shoes. I go to Dollar Tree. So, no, he hasn't really complained too much. He knows I'm a shopaholic. Before this, my addiction was cloth diapers. Hey, how are you? I always have to have some sort of addiction. I had, addiction to Vera Bradley purses. So this is my least expensive addiction I've had as far as shopping. So no, he hasn't really complained too much about it. I wish I could remember the name of those apples. It's gonna drive me nuts. Paris, can you hand me my iPad? Yeah, it's in there. I'm gonna try to Google the name of this apple. And I know there's how many apples there is there? There's like, don't be too loud. Don't be too loud. I think they said, what was the saying, that you could eat a different apple every day for, was it how many years?
An apple a day takes the doctor away?
No. It's something like you could eat an apple a day for so many years and still not eat the same kind. Like there's so many out there. What you getting? Your other donut?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got cake batter. Is it like cake batter inside?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
So she likes it. They said she's cute.
Oh. Who?
Linda Hunt said you're cute too.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Anna Claire is going to look exactly like Paris. I had the same child twice.
Yeah.
Like when she was born, I'm like, I had this. I mean, even though Anna Claire was only 2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Maybe Christmas picture to Anna Claire now, and we look exactly the same.
Yeah, they look exactly the same. All right, we're going to look at the different. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, how are you doing, Marguerite? Let's see, what am I typing in? Types of apples? Or names of apples? I don't know. Or maybe I should type in names of apples. Popular U.S. varieties. There's so many of them. It's going to drive me nuts. I've got to know what it is. I cannot remember. And my internet is being like so slow. It's not Macintosh. I want to say maybe it does start with an M though. Maybe, I don't know. Not Red Delicious. I can't remember. This is driving me nuts. Not Brayburn. Not Honeycrisp. Not Johnny Gold. It's not a Honeycrisp. Oh, this could take a while. Somebody was going to Dollar Tree and said if I'm still on, they'd see me. We might still be on. It's not Empire. It's not Pink Lady, but it's not Cameo, not Jazz. I never even heard of Jazz.
Okay.
That's awesome. We're working on turning right up above here. This is a meal house, and it's, honey, close it all the way.
Sorry.
He didn't close it all the way. Hold on a second. The style of this meal house, I looked it up. It's called I think it's called a salt box. But basically, nope. I know it's starting to drive y'all nuts too. We gotta find out what kind of apples this is. Hey, how are you doing? 75,000 apples. Good Lord. It's, and it just exited me out. Oh, thank you. We think so too, but we say we're a little biased. Yeah, that's where everything else. No, I don't have an apple, unfortunately. Because I haven't seen them in a couple years. Let's see. But, anyway, yeah, the style of the house is called, I think it's called salt box or something like that. But it's not a full, all the way across 2-story house. So, the back part of the house is actually like an angle. Let's see if I can find out. It's not among the... Do you remember what those apples... I know you don't. You don't remember those names of those apples I used to get. They were so good. I don't feel like it was Empire. It's going to drive me nuts. And I'm going to start driving y'all nuts too. I don't know. Maybe they don't exist anymore. This is driving me nuts. It's crazy how many. Nope, it's not any of those. It'll come to me in the middle of the night, I know. Alright, you grab a snack, because it's going to take me a while, because we are going to figure out the name of this apple. Those don't even look like apples. No, it's not Elliot. But I know Walmart had some. It's driving me nuts. And it's not a green apple. It's a red tinge apple. It's not like red like a Red Delicious. Yeah. Apple pie. Apple pie a la mode. I found it. Ambrosia. Ambrosia apple. That's what it is. It's ambrosia. Shh, you're going to wake your sister up and then you're going to be in some serious trouble. Nope, it's ambrosia. That is exactly what it is. They're hard for me to find, but ambrosia is like the best apple ever. There's Miss Paris. Yeah, hello. I found it. I was thinking, I knew it had an M in it, but I was thinking it had a E, but it's ambrosia. Yeah. Yeah, have you ever tried one? If you I haven't looked at Walmart in a while. That's why they might have them out. It might be the season for them right now. I need to go to Walmart and look, but it's like the perfect apple. They're not tart. They don't leave that dry taste in your mouth.
What?
Lala wants an apple now, and all she has is stupid pears.
Here, maybe you can
it was a good Thanksgiving. We have fun. The kids got to play. Grayson loves.
We don't play, we hang out. We're teenagers now.
Well, Grayson played.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely get some.
And Claire played, except me, Drew, and Joey, because we're older.
Yeah, we're talking about Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, there's I think there's 6 boy cousins that are not. They're not technically cousins to us, but they're cousins to my sister-in-law's side. So Grayson loves on Thanksgiving because that's pretty much he sees them once a year, and they're not all the same age, but they're within 6-ish years of each other. So they all go outside with Nerf guns and just play and have a ball. Yeah, Paris is 14, but ever since she's 12, I think she's acted like she was 16. So, but yeah, y'all, if you find the ambrosia apple, buy them. I think they are a little more on the pricier side, but that's why I like to buy the bag of them. Oh, fun! Yeah, we pretty much, I think we've about got our decorating done except for outside. And Brian said maybe tomorrow we'll do outside. I still got to get my my Thanksgiving decorations out from outside. Well, my fall decorations. I put up orange mesh and some like chocolate brown tulle and stuff and the Halloween orangey bows. And I think before October even got here, because I put them up September, I put them up after Labor Day. Yeah. Because Brian was here and I was like, oh, well, it's perfect timing. I can go and decorate. Because I knew it'd be hard for me to decorate while he's working. And he has to work so many weekends. I had to kind of seize the opportunity to decorate when I could. So by the time like Halloween actually rolled around, I think everything was faded out. And it looks peach instead of orange now. So yeah, they need to be cut down. I put them up with zip ties and stuff. It looks horrible. Alright, have a good night. Hopefully your little one goes down easy. It's rough when they don't go down and you're like, oh, I know you're so tired. Okay, thank you, Carol. Carol, if I do not find out who sent me that box, I will send it to you. But I felt like it was Clever Mommy or Indie Mama 3 that wanted it. So I wanted to make sure it's not them before I send it to you. Everybody was in here and it was like, oh, my brain was working and I'm talking and everything, and then everybody left and it's like, oh, what do I talk about? Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out what my family's going to do for Christmas, because usually what we do is we bring a woman's gift and a man's gift, and then we play Dirty Santa. Oh, the kids are watching Clueless, if y'all hear TV in the back. Hey, Angela. And we usually play Dirty Santa. Like, if you're a woman, you bring a woman's gift, and if you're a man, you bring a man's gift. And I think we usually do like between $25 and $30. It's just, our family had grown so much, it had gotten hard to buy a gift for everybody. So we started drawing names, and then we decided instead of drawing names that we'd just bring a woman's gift and a man's gift, and then play Dirty Santa, where you draw numbers, and whoever gets one gets to go first, and then number 2 can steal one, or it's just something fun that we do. And we had talked about this year, it's just getting so hard to figure out gift giving and stuff, so we had mentioned maybe doing like an ornament exchange or something, but I don't know, I didn't get many text messages back on that, so I don't know what we're doing. I don't know, probably like a week before Christmas we'll really discuss, oh yeah, I need to go buy a present, so we'll see. But the kids, we have started doing 3 gifts a piece. And I never thought about doing it. It was actually my sister-in-law that told me. She said, well, baby Jesus got 3 gifts, so I tell my kids that you're no better than him, and you get 3 gifts. I was like, you know what? That makes sense. From the parents. Other people can buy gifts also. Yeah, gift cards, we do gift cards a lot too. The only thing about gift cards, I feel it's sad because you have this tree and then there's nothing under it. But, I mean, it's not about that. I know it's not. And you know what I think I might actually do next year, because this year Anna Claire would probably just rip into them. Next year, I might start just taking boxes and stuff and just put them under the tree. Just fake gifts. Just to make it, look like we have presents under the tree. But we just, I don't know. We don't do a lot of gifts anymore. I mean, we used to when the kids were little. But now we don't. We just don't do that many. I think we do, like I said, 3 apiece. And sometimes they don't even do 3 apiece. Sometimes now it seems like they get one big gift because we tell them, okay, this is how much money we have to spend on you. And they look stuff up online. They know how much it costs. So they know if the one item, if they spend it all, then they only get one item. But, what was I going to say? I don't know. I have not done a shop with me. If I do a shop with me, I'd probably have to do it one day when I don't have Anna Claire with me. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the tree underneath looks so bare. So, I don't know. I was thinking I might do fake gifts, especially when Anna Claire gets a little bit older and I know she won't mess it up. Right now, I was planning on doing like a tour of after I got I mean, I've kind of been showing y'all my house as I decorated it. But I was wanting to actually like do a whole video and do the tour. I don't think that's going to happen. Because Anna Claire has about undecorated every tree I have. So pretty much every tree I have from, how tall is she? From 30 inches. Well, with her arms, maybe 36 inches. Every tree, like the bottom 3 feet of the tree is like undecorated. Because I have to keep moving stuff up. She keeps trying to eat all the ornaments. I'm like, ugh, okay. She started out okay. Like we tell her no, and then pretty soon she got to where she'd go and she'd grab it. And she'd sit there and she'd just stare at you. And she'd wait for you to say, no. And then she'd just take off with it, just laughing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do have, oh, I've got it over there. I did finally find some scarves. So I do have DIY I want to do with those. There is another DIY I want to do, and I'm hoping I'm going to get it done. Yeah, I think that would be good. For somebody who just got a car, definitely you could just get a bucket and fill it with the microfiber stuff, like the cleaning cloths. You could put some oh, what do you call them? The air freshener, the car air freshener things. I have not personally smelled them, but I know a lot of people like the black ice scent. Those trees, the black ice scent. Everybody's like, oh, they're just it smells so good. And I never think about. I think about it when I'm not in the Dollar Tree, but when I'm in the Dollar Tree, what have you missed? We basically are just chit chatting. I showed a small haul, but it wasn't nothing really impressive. I guess the most impressive thing I found were these 2 bags. The Gorgeous and the Killing It. And now there was a third one, but they didn't have it. I want to say the third one was called Flawless, but I don't remember what color it was. But anyway, these will go in future giveaways. And I bought some more of these nails. And Paris got this. Oh, and I did find a new, I started to say an e.l.f. Jumbo lip gloss. And this is the pink, I started to say pink champagne. Pink umbrella. And then I got some candlesticks and I got some scissors. Oh, and then I found this. And I was trying to remember who wanted this. There was a YouTuber and I watched a video on. And I remember they commented that they wanted this. And I can't remember who. But I grabbed it. So hopefully I figure out who it was. But that's pretty much it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think next year Christmas is going. Oh, thank you. You know what it is? It's that red lipstick, e.l.f. I had some red lipstick on earlier. I finally washed it off because I changed out of my red shirt. I didn't have a red shirt on. I quit wearing my scarf. I had that scarf on with the snowman. So since I put this on, I didn't want the red, so I took it off. But this is still the red lipstick for the blush. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, my mom does that a lot of times. She, whatever her lipstick she wears, she just uses it for her blush too, and then that way they match. So, yes, I love a Dollar Tree. Way too much, way too much. I'm going to be in trouble when it gets 2 blocks away if we get it. I am fingers crossed and hoping and praying that we do get a Dollar Tree, and that it's a good Dollar Tree. I'm hoping that it's one that gets good items. I'll be like, can you not like place an order? Like get on the good item list? I'm like, what is it? You know, how do these Dollar Trees get the good things? I want to go to the good Dollar Trees to get the good stuff. Yeah, I think if I was the manager of Dollar Tree, I'd be like, where's my list to order the good stuff? I know y'all hold down on me. I want the good stuff. I don't want crap. I want the good stuff. But, what else was I started talking about something and then it left me. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I have several of them probably within 30 miles. Yeah, it's hard to resist going, especially when there's one, if you have one close by. Yeah, it is hard when you find people hauling stuff and you're like, well, clearly the Dollar Tree has this stuff. But it's like they must go to some magic land. I'm like, well, where are you finding this? It's Dollar Tree in Magic Land or something. Yeah, the Dollar Tree where I used to live, the people that have been working there has since it opened. They've been there forever. I know, right? That's why I think I actually started working at Walmart. Was because of it. That's good that you have one close by. But I had gotten spoiled where I used to live. I had a Dollar Tree. I think it was 1.2 miles away. Yeah, I mean, I actually measured it by the car. It was 1.2 miles away. But it was a Dollar Tree and a Walmart, and the Walmart was a Walmart I worked at for 4 years. But it was really cool because it was like an open field. Well, it wasn't even an open field. It was, I think it was trees and everything. Anyway, it was really neat to watch them step by step build that whole area and everything. But yeah, now Dollar Tree, the closest Dollar Tree to me is like 15 minutes away. So, and it's the closest one is really junky, but I like the people there. Even the customers are nice. I feel like it's like Cheers, because people, like the customers, they know each other because they're like, hey, I didn't see you yesterday. Where were you yesterday? 10 minutes isn't too bad. But, yeah, a lot of people go in for food. They go in and they're looking for particular food. Which, speaking of which, I cannot wait to try. I'll do a review, but I'm sure I'm going to love it. I mean, I've liked all the other macaroni and cheeses. Has anybody else tried the beer macaroni and cheese and actually liked it? Because I feel bad for telling y'all that I really loved it. And I feel like nobody else likes it. 5 minutes is not bad at all. That's why you're the Dollar Queen. You can just zip, zam, zoom, in and out. I bet you they know you by name when you go in there. Yeah, I noticed after, I had made the video and everything, I think Christy Davis says she did not like the beer macaroni and cheese, and I was like, ugh. So everybody's taste buds are different. Yeah, definitely. It's like, just make my check out straight to Dollar Tree, you know. That's the way I used to feel about Walmart. Especially when I worked at Walmart, I'm like, y'all don't even need to give me money. I'm like, just pay me in merchandise. Because y'all going to get it back. It's like the, what was it? The coal miner's daughter. You know, where he works in the coal mine, and then he goes in to the shop, because, you know, back then, the little coal mining towns and stuff, the companies own their store too, so it was almost kind of like, I don't know if you call it a monopoly or not, but he would go in, he'd say, well, son, let's go give the company their money back. I mean, because that's pretty much what you're doing, since the company owned the grocery store too. But yeah, that's what it makes me think of. It's so fun. Y'all will hear me quote movies a lot. That's something my family does. Well, at least my mom and I do. We'll just, all of a sudden, we'll just think of a movie quote, just quote it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wish we had Dollarama's. Because those Dollarama's, y'all get some awesome stuff. I've gotten to where I'm like, oh man, it's a Dollarama haul. It's going to be awesome and I can't get any of it. I'm like, why do I torture myself? I know I'm not going to be able to find this stuff. But y'all who don't have Dollar Tree probably think the same things. Like, oh man, we don't have Dollar Trees. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those Dum Dum Suckers are so good. I do still have 2 bags of those. I don't know. I might put those in my giveaway, my 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. I might do that. Because I bought them for somebody, but they had already found them. I think the same day I bought them, they found them. Because I bought them and made a video that I found them. And then I want to say within 20 or 30 minutes, I watched their YouTube haul. Their Dollar Tree haul. And I was like, oh, you found them. So, I think it was Indie Mama. Yeah, it was Indie Mama. I was like, oh yeah, you found them. I was like, well, I had bought you some too. But yeah, she got her a couple bags. Yeah, we do have a Dollar General that's not too far away. But our Dollar General, it's in the older store, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't like how they I don't know, they remove stuff around, and I don't like the way they got it laid out. No, I am just doing one big giveaway, but for the 12 days, I'm going to add to the box every day. So somebody is going to get a box with like 12, I'm going to say 12 or more items. Because some items, when I was doing it, I did buy multiples of, because I was thinking of doing 1 on the first day, 2 on the second day, 3. So I do have multiples of some things. So yeah, some things there will be multiples of. But yeah, I'm just going to get, I hope they'll fit in a medium flat rate box. I need to go get me a medium flat rate box, put everything together and make sure it fits. And then, I thought it'd be easier, because at first I was thinking about doing a giveaway every day, and then I got to thinking about shipping. Because shipping on every item would cost me almost $3 on every item. So that would be 4 times 12. So that, I don't know. Anyway, that was going to be bad. Oh, that's cool. And that's how my son Grayson spells his name, is that way. And I want to say there's a Grayson, Georgia also.
Spell my name in what way?
Grayson. Ooh, hello. I made something come up. Yeah, I love doing giveaways. I honestly love shopping for other people. Especially like my kids and my husband and stuff. We'll go out like shopping for clothes and stuff. I'll buy them stuff. And here I am wearing the same thing I've been wearing for like ever. And I'm like, I'll keep wearing it. They need more stuff than I do. Sandra, I misread that. I was like, you just found out what? I misread that to that you just found out I was alive. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I love doing giveaways. Yeah, Sandra, I've been on here for about an hour and 4 minutes. We're basically chit-chatting. I did a small haul. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I read stuff and I'm like, what? What did that say? And I'm like, oh, no, that's not what it said. Because I'm trying to do too much at one time. Now I'm having a moment of, okay, again. I do really good at talking for a little while. Then I'm like, oh, I need something. I don't know why. It's, if y'all are having problems with notification, maybe try unclicking the bell and re-clicking it. Maybe it'll kind of like refresh it, and maybe that'll help get the notification. I don't know. YouTube can be finicky. I know the other day I tried to go live, and I think it took me 4 tries before I was successful with it. So, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing you that'll work, but I'm just thinking maybe that'll kind of like refresh it and be like, yeah, you know, I still want some notifications over here. Like, y'all wake up over there. Yeah, I always try to think, like, for Christmas, I try to think of, like, traditions. Like, every year, I'm like, we're going to do this year, and it's going to be a new tradition, and we're going to start doing it every year. Do y'all do that? You mean well, you mean to try to start traditions, but it never becomes a tradition. It just becomes, one time, we did, kind of like a one time at band camp. Yeah, it becomes like something you do once, and then you're like, oh yeah, I meant to make that a tradition. We did that 3 years ago, and then I forgot to continue it. I need to, like, write it down or something. But then I write stuff down, and then I lose the piece of paper, you know? I don't know. I do. I always mean well. I'm like, you know, because I love Christmas. I want to make it special, and Christmas itself is just so magical. And it's like I said, it's not about the presents. It's literally something in the air that it's magical. I love Christmas. I love the music. I love the movies. The spirit of giving. I remember, and I thought it was really cool that they did this. Yeah, I know, but I mean, I try to do something at least fun every Christmas. We try to do something. All right, welcome back. I thought it was really cool. What happened? When did this happen? I want to say it was 4 or 5 years ago that we came home. We came home. It was Christmas Eve. And there was an envelope that was in our storm door. And it had little bags of herbal tea and some money in it. And there was a little note. And it said something like, God told us that you might need this, or to bless it. Let us to bless you. I can't remember the wording, but I just thought it was really neat that they were driving around the neighborhood, and they were praying for families, and they were like, I guess just going where they felt God leading them to give. And He will speak to you. I know a few years back, we helped somebody with money, and I gave her some money for a while, and then God spoke to me one day and said, you know what, Angela, you've helped her, and she's okay now. It's okay now. And I remember, I mean, even like the amount to give, God, like, because I had a certain amount in my head, and then God would like lay it on my heart. And I would think, okay, if I've got $20 more, I'm going to add $20 more. If I have it in my wallet, I think I do, but I'm not 100% sure. And I would look, and I would have $20 more. I'm like, okay, so that is the amount. Yeah, and it's wild if you just have something that is just in your brain and it will not let up, like telling you to give. That is God telling y'all to give, and you better listen. And sometimes if you even think, but if I give, then I'm not going to have the money to buy groceries this week or whatever. But you'll be surprised that God will bless you tenfold on that. And it's so awesome. I've had that happen to me several times. And that's another thing I love about Christmas is, like I said, the spirit of giving. I love to do that. But, see, I talked for a while, and then I got to think again. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's kind of like the Christmas ball we did. We did that 2 years in a row. We're not doing it this year, but we did it last year and the year before. You go to, I'm sure this is completely different, but you go to Dollar Tree and you buy like a bunch of stuff, and then you wrap it up in Saran wrap, and you roll. Yeah, we rolled the dice, and when you roll double sixes, I think is what it was, or doubles. I think maybe it was doubles. Period. I can't remember how we played it, but you got to keep unwrapping until the person next to you rolled doubles, and when they rolled doubles, then you had to pass the ball to them, and they had to unwrap it. We've done it a couple years, and we really enjoyed it. But I don't know if we'll do that this year, because it does get expensive. You'll be surprised. I did it. When I did it last year, I ended up spending $200 to do it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And then I felt bad because a lot of the stuff I got, people were like, some people were fighting over certain things, and then there was like this pile of unclaimed stuff that people were like, I won't get use out of it. So I'm like, well, it was fun, but I don't know if I'll do it again. Because then I was stuck with all of that stuff. Yeah, you have to roll doubles. Good night, Jennifer. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and I try to pay attention to the year before what people really liked and try to get the same stuff, but I don't know. I feel like with some people it is hard to figure out gifts. I don't feel like I'm that hard to buy for, because pretty much you could get almost anything from Dollar Tree and I'm gonna love it. If you give me a gift and you're like, it came from Dollar Tree, I'll be like, oh, I'm sure I'll love it. I am not picky at all. It's amazing how excited I get over a Dollar Tree bag. Not been able to find any more of those Biscotti cookies. Yeah, my mom saw that, and we wanted to try that, but I don't know. Sometimes my family will be willing to play some games, and sometimes they're not. I think it depends on family, what kind of family you have. I'm up for any of that stuff, but some people are kind of like, I don't want to do that. So, sometimes what I think is fun, others will be like, nah, I'm not. I'm like party pooper. But okay. We did play, we played that Apples to Apples game a lot, but my family does. We really enjoy doing that. We haven't played it in a while, though. But that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I think for Christmas, I think just getting together as a family and, like, playing games together. I mean, why is it, like, why does it have to be about the presents? Just get together and spend time playing games and make memories. That's what I think is fun. And Grayson likes to play games. Paris and Brian will play board games, but they're not into them. Yes, I remember both of those games. I'm going to grab me some tea, guys. I'll be right back. I'm doing all this talking and now I'm like, Alright, I'm going to probably go live tomorrow morning, so if y'all are up and about, y'all can catch me then. Yeah, I love doing white elephant gifts. Let me get some tea and I'll tell y'all a funny story about white elephant gift back years and years and years ago. Hold on just a second. Okay, so back, I don't know, I was a little girl. It was sometime in the 80s. And I think it was in the 80s when everybody was like losing their jobs and it was just really, really bad. That's awesome. So, my mom's side of the family, they decided to do white elephant gifts. And I think they drew names. Well, my dad really wanted a fishing rod that year, and my uncle had drawn his name. So, my uncle, he wrapped what looked like a fishing rod. Oh, that's funny. He had what looked like a fishing rod and took it and had it sitting on the chair. Because they would get all the presents out and put them out, and then everybody would go around and open the presents. So he takes it and he sits it in the chair, and then he pretends to sit on it, and it breaks. Oh, my dad had a cow. It broke, my present broke. And then my uncle opens it up, and it was just a stick. And then my uncle went and got the fishing rod. But Mama said that was like one of the best Christmases, just doing little fun stuff like that. And no one spent a dime. It was just my uncle happened to have an extra fishing rod that he wasn't going to use anyway, and my dad really wanted one. So yeah, but it was fun that he took that stick and then he pretended like he said it, and my dad just had a hissy fit. Oh, you broke my fishing rod. I really wanted it. But just fun stuff like that. Oh, and talking about like fun stuff, I could tell y'all, if I could remember a lot of them, I could tell y'all some funny stories about Paris and Grayson when they were little. Grayson used to get excited when I came home from Walmart. I don't know why, but he got excited about the toilet paper. I would come in carrying, I always got the big pack of toilet paper. Mommy, you got me toilet paper. Thank you, Mommy. Okay. You're excited about toilet paper, really? But he would, every time I came home with this big old thing about toilet paper, he's like, oh, thank you, Mommy, thank you. I'm like, well, I'm glad you're grateful for toilet paper. But, yeah, it's so funny. I remember one time we were on our way home from my parents' house. Brian had to work a lot of Sundays back then. Yeah. And I would go visit my parents for Sunday dinner, and then it was just me and the two kids because I didn't have Anna Claire back then. I want to say they were 4 and 6, or 6, maybe they're 2 years apart. So they were somewhere between 5 and 8, we'll say. Somewhere around that. Well, one time the conversation was about the difference between boys and girls. Don't worry, it's not going to get gross. I think one of them, I can't remember if it was, oh, I think it was Paris. Paris was trying to tell Grayson the difference between boys and girls. And she said something like, well, girls play with dolls and boys don't. And he said, well, I've got my Go Diego Go doll. And she said, no, that's an action figure. He said, no, it's a doll. It's not hard. It's a doll. And she said, well, boys snore and girls don't. And then he was like, well, you snore. But it was like every time that she tried to come up with a difference, you know, he's like, girls do that too. So it was just so cute. You know, kids, they said the darndest things. I like, sometimes in my, not Time Hop anymore, but it's the On This Day, some funny stuff pops up that they said. And I wish I could remember it, but that's why I share a bunch of stuff on Facebook, so it does come up in my memories and I can go back and read them. But yeah, over the years, they have kept me laughing. Oh, I think one time, I don't remember if it was Paris or Grayson, but they had the toenail clippers and they were sitting in the floor. They weren't really clipping their nails, but they were just kind of sticking it to there and pretending. And they would say, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I'm still on. I'm at 80 minutes now. I've still managed to chit chat about stuff. Y'all give me long enough, I will come up with something. I can talk your ears off. When I was a little girl, it just left me. Well, I've told the story about my mom rubbing her ears and stuff. Oh, thank you. I remembered what I was going to say and it left me again. Hold on just a second. Oh, okay. My mom was making fun of me about this just the other day. When I was a little girl, you know, you're out driving around and you'll see something, I don't know, and you're like, well, I wonder why they're doing that, or, you know, just you making conversation. I would give 50 explanations on why they were doing that. Well, maybe this. Well, maybe because of this. And maybe. And finally, I mean, we had already passed them like 5 miles back. And my mom would be like, Angela, okay, we got it. But I would just love to give an explanation. That brain of mine was working. And I had to figure out why they did what they did. But, let's see. Y'all want to ask me any questions? I feel like through my chats I haven't told y'all my whole life story, but that's funny. Well, you know, back in the day, there used to be, I feel like, more male cheerleaders. What was it? Was it Ronald Reagan that was a cheerleader? It seemed like there was a few of our presidents that were actually cheerleaders. But you know, I mean, I keep saying back in the day. I say that because I can't tell you exactly what time period or year it is. I'll just say back in the day. I could be talking about the 1400s, or I could be talking about the 1940s. Who knows? Oh, like male tap dancers. I mean, you know, nowadays it's considered, I don't want to say it's sissy, but there's not as many male dancers as there used to be. And back years ago, that's who did the tap dancing and stuff, was males. And what was it, back in the Shakespearean days? It was guys who, they played all the parts and they wore the masks and everything. I found that interesting. It's wild I love history. I'm not very good at dates. I couldn't tell you one war from the other, but I do love history. I couldn't tell you one era from the other. I'll probably call something Victorian era, and it's really the Elizabethan, or however you say it, era. I don't know. Or the golden era, who knows. I'm not good at that, but I love that. Speaking of history and stuff, if anyone lives near the Biltmore House and has not been, y'all need to go. It seems like we had this conversation before. I love the Biltmore House. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it's like going home, and it's like stepping back. When you go in, you just feel like you're in that time period. But yeah, there's a lot of tours and stuff you can do. I want to do, there's a motor coach tour you can do. I have been at Christmas. It's really pretty at Christmas. And they carry on the tradition. They have this huge Christmas tree in the, I guess it's called the dining hall. I don't think it's called a dining room or anything. I think it's called a dining hall. But they have this huge Christmas tree, and they've got tons of Christmas presents under it. And all those Christmas presents are for the employees' children. So they have carried on that tradition of buying Christmas presents for the employees' children. And I thought that was really neat that they carried that on. And, yeah, anything like historical, I really, really like. No, it's not cheap. It is not cheap. It's, I want to say, well, here, I can let y'all know how much it is. We would like to go. They do have 2 hotels, but I'm sure it's expensive. But one of these days, we would love to go. Let's see. Tickets for Biltmore. Yeah, if any, especially, I tell you, the best way to go is if you have a family member who, if you have a kid who's going on a field trip and you can go with them on the field trip. That's the best way to go, because it wouldn't cost you as much, of course. Yeah, I do. I just love historical stuff. But they have a winery and stores and everything. I want to say it's $60-something a ticket, but I can't remember. And then, now, being Christmas time, they have different things. Okay, the tickets are anywhere between $40 and $65. Peak days is $65, but the value days is $40. So I guess if you can, you can look at the calendar and find out what days it would only be $40, which would probably be, yeah, it's pricey, but I love it. It's great for a date day. Like if, you know, you've kind of saved up a little bit of money to go on a very nice date. If you live close by, you know. Or if you know somebody who lives in North Carolina that you would be visiting. It would be very, very pricey if you were coming from far away and coming. But it's America's largest home. There is... I need to get my book out and I can show y'all. If I think about next time I go live, I'll get the book, because I want to say it's in there in Anna Claire's room, and I will probably wake her up. But I mean, y'all can see pictures online too. It's just gorgeous, and pictures do not do it justice. It is humongous, and they don't even have all the rooms open up. I mean, it's crazy, because I don't even know how many rooms you actually... I feel like you get to tour 75 rooms, maybe. And if you can do the behind-the-scenes tour, I would do it. Actually, it's actually not called behind-the-scenes tour anymore. It's called Upstairs, Downstairs tour. And that's what Brian and I did. And it was really neat to go behind the scenes and see that. And it takes you more... The Upstairs and Downstairs tour takes you into more bedrooms that you wouldn't get to see, and you get to go into Miss Vanderbilt's closet. Oh my gosh, how big was that closet? I feel like her closet was bigger than my kitchen. It was humongous, but I mean, it had like doors and stuff, but like the width of the closet itself was probably about the size of my kitchen. It was a huge, bigger, maybe even bigger than this. I mean, it was a huge closet. You want to talk about a walk-in closet. It was a huge closet. And it was like closets within it. I mean, I know. You're getting excited about a closet, but I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I just could imagine seeing these really gorgeous gowns. Because they did not wear it. They dressed. They talked about, they showed us the sewing room and stuff where they repair dresses and stuff. They said that, I want to say they said that they changed their clothes like 3 times a day, and that while guests are there, you could not wear the same outfit. So, imagine having to have, I mean, I think you had to do, I don't know if it was every month at least or what, but guests usually came and stayed for 2 or 3 months. So, can you imagine? I mean, that's over 100 dresses that they would have to have. Because they dressed, you know, for every meal. You dress for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or, you know what I mean, the morning, activity, and I don't know. It's very, of course, formal. I love to see the dresses, but I don't think I would like to have to sit like this. I like the slouch, because you know they had those corsets, and but I love to look at those dresses and stuff, but I don't think I would be comfortable in it, especially the hoop skirts. But I love that time period. I think my favorite time period would probably be after that period, though, after the hoop skirts. Not the Roaring 20s. It would probably be like the 1890s to the 1910s. That the era where they did the bustle. It was pretty much a straight dress, and I think they wore. I don't know if I could handle the stuff up around my neck though. I don't know, but I love period clothing. I don't like to wear it, but I love to look at it. But yeah, I guess like how the Titanic, how they dressed in that movie. I don't know. I love that period clothing, but I also love the big, yeah, the 1930s and 40s. Yeah, I guess that was after the Roaring, because it's not the Roaring 20s. The Roaring 20s was with the flapper stage and everything. It was when they were still wearing the long dresses, but they had the little bustle and stuff. So maybe it was the 30s and 40s. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm a history buff, because like I said, don't ask me dates. I'm not good at that. But I love stuff, you know, old stuff, vintage stuff. My mom has my, when we moved into this house, I had stuff from as early as, I want to say 1916, because that's, my Singer sewing machine was 1916, all the way up to stuff from the 70s. So this house, we bought it, it was pretty much furnished, because we, the gentleman that we bought it from, it was his brother's house, and he didn't know what to do with all the stuff, and we told him, we said, you know what, we don't have enough furniture right now to furnish all this house, so just leave it. And as we buy more furniture, then we'll take care of moving it out. And we did. The first, I want to say, the first 6 or 7 months, we pretty much kept about all of the furniture. I'm 37. I was born in 1980. 80s kid. Yeah, we had, I still got, I think the old washstand, and I still have an old dresser. I don't know, I wish I knew what time period those were from. I don't know. And I do have a china cabinet still. But pretty much I think everything else we've slowly bought our own furniture. Oh, we kept the beds. That was a great thing. It had, when we moved in this house, it had, I think it had 4 full beds. Yeah, it had 4 full beds when we moved in. And my parents gave me their, a queen size, which is what Paris has. So, yeah, Brian and I have a full-size bed, but like I said, most of the time, I sleep in the living room and he sleeps in there, so. Because I snore. We have a basement, but it's not, it's a mud basement. It doesn't have concrete or anything. It's not like a full basement, but you can go down there without banging your head. We keep some stuff, but we have a garage that we don't park our car in. We have carports that we put our cars under, and we have a garage that's basically the workshop. That's where Brian goes out there and he piddles. Here in the South, we do some piddling. We fixing and mixing the piddle. Yeah, we have an attic. We have oh, it's crazy. I don't even know how to explain this. Cause I wished I could take y'all up and show y'all a video, but right now it's so dark y'all wouldn't be able to see anything. The house has upstairs in the kids' rooms. The ceilings are low upstairs. So there is attic space above theirs. And then off to the back of their rooms is attic space. So technically, if you wanted to, if you had the money to do it, because it would be expensive, you could take and somehow go down into the attic part, and I don't know how exactly you could do it, but you could make above their rooms a loft and basically have sort of a 3-story house is basically what you could do. But you wouldn't be able to stand up. It would be a loft. Literally, you would, you know, kind of like those tiny houses, how they have the little pitch roofs like this, and then you have enough room that you could sit up, like you could crawl and you would be fine, but you can't stand up. But maybe you could probably get up on your knees and you would be okay. But I told Brian, I was like, that would be so cool if we could do that. Make like loft areas for the kids. And then that's just where they slept, was in the loft area. And then their rooms, they would just have all kinds of space in their rooms because they wouldn't have beds in their rooms, which the rooms are pretty big to begin with. But yeah, these old mill houses, they have a lot of space in there. When you start knocking down walls and stuff, you see how much. I want to say this house was built in the 1860s, like 1868. 1870s. My parents' house, we know for sure, was the 4th house built in this area. They say 4th house built in Piedmont, but I think they meant on this Mill Hill, because we live on a Mill Hill.
Oh, these are cool.
What you got?
These. These.
Oh, those are yours. You can have them.
Oh, yay! These are cool.
Yeah, I didn't care for them. Yeah, the house that we used to live in was 1925 was when it was built. But this was built in the 1800s. It was like between 1870s and 1880s, because they kind of moved around on how they built these houses. It wasn't that they built this house and then they built this house and they built this house. It was like they built a house here, they built a house here, they built a house here. It was very sporadic. And there used to be a cobblestone road that, well, I don't know if it was cobblestone, but there was a road that was between my parents' house and my house. There used to be a road that would go. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, California is not as old as South Carolina. Because South Carolina is one of the, see, I'm not a history person. South Carolina was the original 13 colonies or whatever. Yeah, and they don't build houses. It's so funny when we have something done to our house. We tell people, we're like, we hope you have a really good saw, because that wood is really tough. These houses, you don't have to worry about finding a stud. You can just, if you want a hammer, it doesn't matter where you put it. There, you don't have to find a stud. Because the walls are solid wood. I mean, it's awesome. I don't know how I would handle if I moved into a house that I actually had to find the stud. Because I'm not used to that. I grew up in a mill house. When I got married, I lived in a mill house. And now that we moved, I'm still in a mill house. So I've always been in a mill house. Except for when I was really little, we lived in a ranch style house. But I was like 4 or 5, so I wasn't hammering any nails into walls at that age. At least not on purpose. I know, I should use command hooks. Oh, I'm sure they are. And that's what my mom and I, we watch HGTV and stuff where they're buying and selling houses and stuff. We're like, these people need to come to South Carolina, because for that amount of money, they could get a huge house. Especially like houses that you're like, really? They're going to pay $1 million for, I don't know, what is it, like a 1,600 square foot house or something like that? And I'm like, seriously? $1 million for that? Some prime real estate apparently. But I'm used to prices in this area, so when I see that, I'm like, oh my word, that's just mind-blowing. But I feel like, I don't know if, is the cost of living is more too though, right? So I mean, is it basically evened out? I don't know. Yeah. That's what I figure. I figure that they probably make more money than we make. So it probably is all about the same as far as the square footage of house and stuff. It probably really is evened out. Yeah. What you doing? You just standing there. Oh, man. Oh, Andy Mama. Did I ask you if you were after this? I think Clever Mommy is about the only one left. I feel like, Kristen, were you after this? I feel like it was you or Clever Mommy. I already asked Casey Quesadilla. She said she was not after it. Somebody was asking for a box. Wasn't you? Okay. And maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe it was another one. But it seemed like there was someone who was saying, I want the box with the mugs on it. So I was assuming that this was it. But I have someone else who wants it. So, oh, no, it's fine. And like I said, I probably already asked you. But did she go down for you pretty good? Anna Claire's gotten to where she goes down pretty... If she doesn't go down easy, then I know she's just not ready for bed. I've learned she doesn't have a bedtime. She doesn't. She has her own routine. Oh, I hope he gets to feeling better. Let's see if I can... I'm hoping that I was able to just now screenshot your email address. I think I was able to get it, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, Cheryl, I'll just, the giveaway, the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, yeah, it'll be December 1st through the 12th, and then I'll draw the winner on December 13th. Aw, I'm sorry. Maybe that'll just be temporary. Anna Claire does that. Every now and then she has this. It's really weird. She does really well for a long time. And then she'll have 3 nights. And it's always 3 nights. I don't know what it is about that magic little number. But if she wakes up one night, like at 12 o'clock, then I know the next 2 nights she's going to do it again. And then after those 3 nights, she'll go back to sleeping through the night. But about every 2 or 3 months, she goes through these really bad 3 nights. I don't know what it is. It's the strangest thing. But at least I know after the 3 nights that I'm usually, knock on wood, going to get some sleep. Well, ladies, my contacts are getting dried out. I think I'm going to call it a night. I think about... Yeah, I don't know if it's teething or not. Because it's just so weird. She won't... She's got that pumpkin butt teething oil, and usually if she's teething, I can actually just hold the oil up to her, and she sticks her finger in there and does it herself. And she's not been interested in it. I don't know. It's because she stops crying. The instant I pick her up and take her to bed with us, she's fine. But, and it usually after having her lay down with me for 20 or 30 minutes, I can put her back to bed, and she's back down for the night. But it's just really weird. Because usually if it's teething, then it's like she'll continue crying even when I pick her up. But I don't know. I think she just misses her mama. She's just mama's girl sometimes. But I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go take these contacts out and take my... I'm surprised they're still on. Take these off. Thank you. Y'all have a good night, and like I said, I'll try to go live sometime, not bright and early tomorrow morning, but sometime tomorrow morning, probably before 10, we'll say, if that's when I can get the teenagers up. But I'll see y'all again. Oh, Kristen, try the pumpkin butt teething oil if you haven't found anything. And yes, sleep regression's a thing too. That happens. But if you buy on Amazon, if you're still on, if you buy on Amazon, the pumpkin butt teething oil, that works really good, and it smells good too. It's all natural. I think it's got clove and I don't know what all's in it, but usually it calms Anna Claire down within seconds. So if you do think it's teething, you can try that. But I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Have a good night.